Hey, what is up, guys? It's Juan or Soggy Waffle or whatever you want to refer to me as. This is the vlog that I've been saying I would do for multiple weeks, if not months. But this is I know it's E3 was quite a while ago, but yeah, I'm still gonna do this vlog for you guys. So what I was gonna talk about is the games announced, and I was gonna write them down because my brain's kind of taking a poop right now, and I'm also gonna be strolling back and forth here. So I hope you don't mind that. I would do this in my room, but my room's like a complete fucking pigsty, dirt shit, whatever. It's dirty as fuck, is what I'm getting at. So yeah. Wait, scratching my foot. Wait. Have you had those itches like where you itch but you don't want to stop itch? Okay, I'm going off on a rant. But so yeah, okay, let's see. Let's see if I remember. So first one that comes to mind is Halo 4. So Halo 4, my opinions about that game. It looks like it's gonna suck, if you want my honest opinion. I mean, it looks cool, like graphics and guns and all this kind of shit. I mean, it looks cool, don't get me wrong, like, it looks cool, but I don't know, it's just like they're trying to be too much like Call of Duty, in my opinion. Okay, let's go back. Halo 1, 2, and 3, those were fucking amazing. I don't know if you played those, if you're a true Halo fan, I know you did. Those games were awesome. So then you go to Reach, and that just fucking, in my opinion, ruins Halo because they tried. I think that was the time when Black Ops came out. So when Black Ops came out, I guess Reach tried to do some sort of competition or something. I don't know what they were doing. Because they brought in the money system or point system or whatever you want to call it. So I don't know. I thought that kind of just took away from Halo, like what Halo was, and then they brought in like, what's that called? Fuck. I don't know what they're called, like armor abilities or something. I don't know. I thought that was cool, but in a way I didn't, because it was cool because yeah, it's something new and something cool and new and like fresh to the game, but then it's like, I don't know, it's taken away from what Halo was. Like now if you look at Halo 4, now sprint is an automatic ability. Like that's what you get. And yeah, it's cool because it's an FPS and in every FPS you sprint, but that's why, hold on. That's why, sorry, I'm going to try and itch and talk. That's why Halo in my opinion was cool, because it was diverse from all the other FPSs where like it was futuristic and you couldn't run and you jumped like super high, and I don't know, it was cool. And now it looks kind of lame how they did that. I mean, and then now they had this new ability where like it's like a blue shield in front of you, and I don't know what that is. I just saw it. It looked kind of OP in my opinion. And then Promethean Vision, holy shit, that looks overpowered as hell, because I was actually watching gameplay footage about that, and fast turn. I was actually watching gameplay footage about that, and this guy, he was using it, and he was able to see like enemies through walls from like pretty damn far too. So it's not like you have to be close to see them. It was pretty far range. I don't know if they're gonna fix that or if that's how it's gonna be permanently, but I don't know. It just seems really OP, and the CD for that or cooldown was like super fast. If you used it, if you remember Reach, if you played it, like you would use it and it'd be like, and then it would refill and you could use the ability again. Well, Promethean Vision, like he used it, and it stopped for a little bit, like it went down, stopped, and then just like filled up instantly. So, I mean, you could technically use that like over and over and over, and I don't know. It just seems like it's not gonna be a good game in my opinion. I mean, I'll probably still buy it because like I said, I'm gonna try and put out content for you guys, and people will most likely. And if not, I enjoy the game anyway, so I'm still gonna fucking do it, even if people don't like it. Sorry to say that, but yeah, I would probably like the campaign, considering I'm kind of wondering what happened after Halo 3, because that was kind of a cliffhanger. So I'll probably just get it for that. Maybe put up some multiplayer videos, but Yeah, so my overall thoughts about that game. It looks bad, but it doesn't, if that makes sense. Like, I'll give it a shot, but my like expectations going into that game aren't set too high. That's my personal like thoughts about it. So, moving on to another one that instantly comes to mind, Gears of War Judgment. Okay, now that game, it looks pretty goddamn cool. I gotta say so, cause I'm a big Gears fan. I've loved Gears since Gears 1 and stuff like that. So, I loved Gears. I will always love Gears. So, moving on to the thoughts about that stuff. Uh, I don't want to be like a downer in this video, but I mean, it doesn't look. It looks cool. Like, it looks awesome. Don't get me wrong, but like, I don't know. They're messing with the game too much. I guess People Can Fly or Epic. I don't know which one's doing this, but they're making it to where now, if you play Gears, you know, you switch your stuff with the D-pad. That's like the whole central hub for all your weaponry. So now what they're doing with Gears of War Judgment, or Gouge, I guess people are calling it. It sounds pretty cool. But, okay, anyways, now you press Y to switch your guns. I mean, that sounds a little familiar to something, doesn't it? I mean, come on, like, how do you, like, why would you switch that? That made it so unique. Like, no other game that I know of besides, like, Max Payne 3 and, like, oh my god, what game was that? Okay, I can't remember. I know a few games that had that. That made it diverse, you know? Now you have to press Y. And what does that sound like? That sounds like every FPS. So, I don't know. To me, that doesn't sound too cool. I think they should have just kept it like it was. Because maybe they're trying to bring in new, like, fans. Which I would understand because it's a business, so you gotta grow and stuff like that. But you gotta, like, stay with your like main audience, the people who have been there since Gears 1 and stuff like that. And, like, I don't know, I just don't like how they're ruining the control scheme. And now, instead of pressing up on the D-pad to switch to your grenade, now you actually, like, ow, something got in my eye. Now you actually have to, like, it's not up anymore. It's like they have a certain button for grenades now, which I don't really like that, because let's say you're playing Gears of War 3 or 2 or whichever Gears of War, and you had your Lancer or some other gun out on close range, then you were probably screwed. Or, yeah, if the kid knew what he was doing, what he or she was doing, then you were probably screwed, because that's what it's cool about. If you were caught with the wrong gun out in the wrong situation, you would most likely die, which that was cool. Like, you had to know what you were doing. There was more tactical advantage, or not tactical advantage, I would say more tactical thinking with what weapons you would use at what time. But now, if you have your Lancer out and you're running in close range and some dude like runs up on you, you can just instantly press Y and then you have your shotgun out instead of like having to reach across your controller using your left hand and stop moving to like press the D-pad, you know. But I don't know. I mean, other than that, it looks pretty cool. Like, the control scheme is the only thing I have to bitch about, honestly, because the game looks pretty goddamn awesome. The graphics look sexy as hell, let me just say that. And I like how it's going back to, it's like, I think they said, I think it's a month or a year or a week. Don't quote me on that, I'm probably really wrong. But it's after E-Day, which is Emergence Day, which is where the locusts came to Earth and such like that. But yeah, kind of wanted to learn more about the backstory of that, because I only learned what happened after E-Day, which was the obvious story with Marcus and Dom. So, I'm intrigued. I want to do that story, see what goes on with that, see what happens. But like I said, other than the control scheme, that's like the only thing I can bitch about, honestly, because that game looks pretty goddamn awesome in my opinion. So, I mean, I just hope it comes out good. And, also, the main character, just in case you don't know, main character is Baird, Lieutenant Baird, actually, before he got, what do you call that? Can't even think of the word. Well, whatever, before, you know, yeah, back then, when he was a lieutenant, and then you got Cole, which in the trailer looked, like, insanely young, so I'm guessing he, like, just either enlisted or, like,